Here we are starting with today's presentation, as I'm going to be talking on how to accessorize and build an impactful outfit today. And starting, I'm going to take you through a series of outfits, giving styling tips and explaining the principles behind them. Today, most of my images are by my lovely colleague and photographer by Nina Duque. So all the photos, or most of the photos you will see, are actually from New York Fashion Week. We have one more person joining us. Hi, Kalika. Please set up, I'm going to repeat for you, especially please set up your screen. I hope you can see me and see my screen well. And if you can't, please let me know and I'll help out. So I was just starting, so you just joined at the right time. As today we're talking about how to accessorize and build an outfit. And I'm going to explain the principles behind it. I'm going to start with asking you, why do you think it's important to accessorize? And do you accessorize at the moment? Like, you can reply me privately in the chat area and just honestly tell me, like, how do you feel about accessorizing? So for me, as a personal stylist and fashion stylist as well, accessories bring personality to someone's personal style. And everyone who had a styling session with me knows how much attention I pay at accessories and how important they are when I do styling for you. Is it compulsory to do accessorizing to create an impactful look? I would say 99% of the cases, yes. Of course, there are cases when people enjoy minimalism and simple looks. And if you do that, that's completely fine. And it could look incredibly beautiful. But as a stylist, I must make a note that doing an impactful, minimal look is more difficult instead of accessorizing. So you need more styling skills to do a minimal look. Also, when we talk about minimalism and less accessories, the fabrics, the clothes, the fit needs to be immaculate. So it's not a different topic, but this is the cases when you don't need to accessorize, when you want to do a minimal look. Today we're going to talk, of course, about accessorizing and how to do it right. Right, let me see what you're saying. Yes, love accessorizing, add a twist to every look, elevates the look and completes the whole outfit. Absolutely. I always prefer outfits where people look really simple and clean, but never really been able to pull off an outfit looking like didn't bother with my outfit. Okay, great. I'm gonna show you today how to do that, and I'm going to show you a few examples. But let's start with that look. That's a really interesting and good outfit to look at. As I said, this is from New York Fashion Week. So if we look into that outfit, the basics of that outfit are really, really simple. That girl is wearing simple tailored trousers and simple black top, right? Nothing complicated. But what she has statement jacket, she has statement sunglasses, she has really beautiful statement hat and statement handbag. And she also has a neckline, and I'm sure she's wearing a fabulous shoes as well. So if we count the accessories on that outfit, we have 4 on the image, with the rings 5, and I'm sure she wears some sort of shoes 6. So she's wearing 6 sort of a statement accessories to elevate her look. And just imagine that outfit without the accessories, only the top and the bottom. It wouldn't be the same, right? It's gonna lose its personality. So this is what I mean by the impact on accessories to build a really beautiful and standout look. I would classify that look more on the creative side, and I appreciate that not everyone enjoys looking creative or really eccentric. So you might want to accessorize and look classic. You might want to accessorize and look feminine or look sleek / business looking like, and you can. For example, the bag, this is really famous bag this season, the Bottega pouch. I'm sure you have seen it, or if not, I will show you further styles when you accessorize that bag with a blazer and it works. Can you accessorize it with a maxi dress for the summer? Absolutely. And you can wear it any season in between, with winter coats, with trainers, with heels, with sandals. You can wear it for a formal dinner as well. So it's like a universal statement accessory, isn't it? So are the glasses. I wouldn't say the glasses are too eccentric. They could be styled in a classic look as well. And the hat, absolutely, but the combination makes it more creative. So for us to build our own selection of accessories, the first start will be to think about your own style. And I have worked, if you had a styling session with me, we have worked towards that, or if you participate in my webinars, I often talk about style personalities. So this is the absolute first step to think about what sort of image really works for you. What do you want to achieve? Do you want to be classic? Do you want to stay up to date with the trends? Do you want to be contemporary? Do you want to be artistic? Where do you want to stand with your accessories? So once you know that, you need to know your complexion and body shape to be able to choose the accessories. Someone will ask me why I need to know my body shape to choose accessories. Isn't it about the clothes? Well, not really, because let's say if you're a petite or like more petite type of person, I wouldn't advise you to wear a maxi tote bag, or you should be really careful with the size of your hats and statement necklaces. So it's all about proportion. You need to know these things, as well as the skin tone as well. And I work with my clients individually towards that. Upon a request, I will be introducing a separate online session where I will be doing a report only on body shapes and coloring. So if someone is interested, you can contact me later about that. But knowing this about yourself is very important. Also, it's important to know the right brands for the items you want to choose from. So today I have selected brands which some of them I discovered recently and I really liked, and others are more popular. But I hope with that selection is to inspire you, so you can find out about some new brands you might haven't heard about, but they're equally as beautiful as the commercial ones. And also another thing, why we buy accessories, especially more of an investment accessory, we always want to be unique. Right? So if you spend a lot of money on a handbag or beautiful jewelry, the last thing you want to see is 10 more people wearing the same. It kind of loses the effect. So when we shop, even when we shop from commercial brands, I would always advise you to choose not the obvious choice, not the one which everyone will choose, because that's gonna add on to the uniqueness of your personal style. And it's also important to think about, I think for me, the three most important criteria when I shop for accessories. The first one is the comfort. Never compromise with the comfort. It's absolutely vital for shoes, for a bag, for whatever. You should have very high standards towards that. And it doesn't need to mean that you need to shop like specific level on the fashion market, but it needs to be comfortable for you. Because if it's not 100% comfortable, let's say if the bag doesn't suit your criteria for comfort, you wouldn't wear it. So I would really advise you to pay attention to that. The second criteria is the quality. I would always advise to invest in quality when possible, and it's so much better to have 5 accessories, but these accessories you really love them and feel amazing in them, instead of 15 from the high street just for the sake of having them. So quality is important aspect. And the last one is how versatile is that accessory, which I'm going to talk further as well. So by that I mean in how many ways you can restyle that accessory. Can you make the optimum use out of it? Can you wear it at least with 5 outfits? And if you can't, maybe you need to opt for a slightly different style. But going further and moving to the next slide, accessorizing. So let's talk about how much is too much. I often get asked, How many accessories should they wear, and how many accessories are too much? What do you think? Is there a maximum or minimum? I would say the minimum is definitely 3. I wouldn't leave the house if it's important day and I want to look stylized with less than 3 accessories. But there is not really a maximum. I would say 4 to 5 is enough. And we have the example on the screen. Again, that lady from New York Fashion Week, probably a blogger. She has like a lot of standout accessories, but they really work for her because she's like more a creative style personality. So there is no maximum as such. But another good question I often get asked is, and that's really popular with my clients, is Danny, what is age appropriate in terms of style, or is this bag or is this accessory age appropriate? What I truly believe as a stylist is that everyone at every age can wear everything. It's about the balance, and it's about if it suits your persona and complexion, and it's about how comfortable you are in that accessory or garment. So if you want to wear like standout sunglasses or really statement like earrings or something more trendy or more edgy, don't tone down your style or yourself because of your age, because there's always a way to style it and balance it and pull it off. And it's especially valid for the ladies who are more mature, and I think it actually makes you look younger when you are experimenting with accessories. And here are the 3 most important aspects or pillars I'm looking when I shop for accessories. The ones I mentioned: I'm looking for quality, for comfort, I'm looking for quality, and I'm looking for styling, or to be able to style them in different ways. And here are 3 very different examples of styling, again, from Nina. The first one, I would say, is more classic and minimal. Let's look at the first image. The girl is wearing a statement bag, really classical design, all-time classic. And she's not wearing too many statement accessories, but she's wearing a lot of like accessories. Like she has bracelet stack, she has earrings, rings, layering necklaces, she has sunglasses, and again, quite classic look with contrasting textures. So I would say this is really effortless look. She looks like she just pulled some clothes and she didn't took too much time to think about them, but she looks stylish. Okay, I can see a question. Okay, how many accessories is too much? As I said, I don't think it's really a limit, but it's all about the balance. You shouldn't obviously overdo it, and you should coordinate them. I'm going to show you step by step how. So for example, what you should try to do is when you choose your accessories and you do your own accessory collection, make sure that they go in between. So let's say today I'm wearing these beautiful earrings by Gianni Foales. They're more in the gold metallic shades, so I have matching bracelet, but this palette really works with my clothes because my summer wardrobe is based on cream colors, and then I have also metallic sandals and a lot of whites, so that really works. So think about your accessories almost like as a capsule selection of accessories. They need to go in between. How do you do that? So my top advice as a stylist is, before you shop for accessories, what you shouldn't do is go in the shop or browse online, see a pair of earrings and think, oh my God, I love these earrings, like, so order them, and then they arrive, you don't know what to do with them, because that's a spontaneous purchase. Right, someone just joined us. So that's a spontaneous purchase. What you should do is think about your wardrobe almost like a strategy. So pick your 5 seasonal outfits. That's, by the way, my top tip for this season. Just choose 5 seasonal outfits you love and you're really comfortable with. Try them at home and think how you can change the look with a new accessory. For example, if you have a lot of necklines and straps, you might want to introduce a headband or a hat or earrings. and try to like remember these 5 outfits. So when you shop for accessories and you look, let's say, specifically for earrings, make sure that these earrings go with all 5 outfits, right? So you don't need to shop 5 pairs of earrings. You'll get one which goes with all 5 outfits which you have at home. So you always first start from what you have at home, and then based on that you kind of decide what you need to shop, and then you shop it. Never go shopping without a plan. That's really important. Why? I almost say quite often that clothes shopping is like grocery shopping. What happens if you go to Marks and Spencer without your shopping list of recipes of what you're gonna cook? You shop stuff sporadically. You might see something and you fancy it in the moment, so you'll buy a lot of things you see and you fancy in the moment. But what might happen is you would come back home and you will realize that you don't have anything for a ready meal. You kind of shopped a lot of snacks or just one-off things without thinking about the recipe, and you wouldn't have enough meals for the week. Really basic example, but it's the same with clothes. So the same happens when you shop clothes. If you don't have your plan, you end up with a lot of individual items and you don't have a concept how to mix and match them together. So always start with what you have. Yeah. Let's move to the second image. That's more of a statement look, really classic, but with an edge, I would say, because it's not the traditional classic. It's more like edgy, elegant look with statement necklace and sunglasses. And the last one is about the back and the ring stack. So all different looks, but suitable for different style personalities. And moving forward, building an impactful outfit. Sometimes you need as much as one beautiful accessory to create your impactful outfit. Let's have a look on the second image. She's wearing just a hoodie, but she has these beautiful Celine statement sunglasses, and they really elevate the look. By the way, statement sunglasses is one of the top accessories, which you'll see further in my presentation. And why I think accessories are so good? Simply because you can wear them all year round. And I'm sure we have all seen that super stylish woman who wears white t-shirt, blue jeans, amazing sunglasses, and beautiful handbag. So it's all about the finishing touches. And then you might want to be more classic, and just this is a second example of a really simple dress, but it's styled with a belt, it's styled with a cocktail ring, it has a statement bag, and these little items really elevate the simple dress. And the last one is again about the colors. Sometimes just a contrasting color could work really well in an all black look. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's I love that belt and back as well. It's a beautiful combination, and if you think about it, it's so simple: black, gold, and red, but so impactful, so classy. You can be in the boardroom at work, you can have a business meeting, you can have a date night, you can have, it could fit a lot of occasions in your life, that third outfit we are talking about, because Kalika just said that she loves it. I love it too. It's very classic and very elegant. But yeah, it's about you knowing which accessories are suitable for your personality. And my advice is pick 3 accessories which you think resonate the best with your personal style. And I would ask everyone here to pick them. Think about 3 accessories and share them with me in the chat. I will give you an example with mine. For my wardrobe, I really love sunglasses, I love belts, and I love statements, earrings, and jewelry. So these are my 3 accessory types that I kind of not collect, but build like a range of, and because I know that they work for my lifestyle. So think about your lifestyle, think about your personal style, and pick 3 accessories which you would like to build a good selection of accessories, 3 accessory styles. So this could be shoes, this could be belts, jewelry, it could be headbands or hair accessories, it could be hats. A lot of ladies like to collect hats, earrings, belts, sunglasses. Yeah, belts help Fat earrings, great. Yeah, everyone think about it, share it with me, because that's gonna help you later when you create your wardrobe. You will know which accessories best resonate with your lifestyle and personality. Bags, jewelry, and shoes, right? Yeah. So, blazer jacket. I would say a jacket. Kalika, you need to join my previous webinar. I'll send you a link about it. I would say a statement blazer jacket is more about either statement or staple. So you need to pick like an accessory, like an add-on, no clothing. Head, statement, necklaces, earrings, sunglasses, great. So why we're doing that, why we're picking these accessories? Because later you have like a plan and a vision where you want to invest in. Do you want to build a collection of hats because that really works with your personality and lifestyle? Do you want to build a collection of jewelry? Yeah, if everyone can think about it and share it with me. Maybe you don't have some of these accessories yet, but hopefully you'll get some ideas what to get and where to get it from today. Yeah. Think about it and share it in the chat. And I will continue further. How do you... Okay, I have a question. How do you understand the quality of jewelry? Okay, I'm going to start with that question and I'm going to explain you before I move to the slide. When we talk about jewelry, we have two types of jewelry. We have fine jewelry and we have custom jewelry. Fine jewelry are gold, diamonds, precious stones, all the expensive jewelry which has like actual production value, and these could be thousands, and I'm sure we all have some sort of fine jewelry, either a small necklace or real pearls or stud earrings. Fine jewelry is normally more delicate and not as much as a statement if it's not like red carpet fine jewelry, right? And custom jewelry, costume jewelry is what I'm wearing today, is something which is not made out of precious stones, right? These earrings are not diamonds. They're just like normal stones. And by the way, they're super light. I don't know how Johnny makes them, but they're really like light and easy to wear. So costume jewelry is just more about the look, more about the statement aspect. And when we talk about the quality of costume jewelry, for example, these are really good quality, you look at the finer detail, you look at the way they are made, and it's also about how long they're going to last you. Like if you buy earrings like this and one of the stones falls in 1 month, probably it's not the best quality, right? So I will give you examples and I will recommend you a few brands which I like for the quality. And costume jewelry doesn't need to be expensive, by the way. There are high street brands who do really good costume jewelry. I'll give you an example with other stories. H&M surprisingly also do like interesting costume jewelry. It might not last you for years. Obviously we need to like set the expectations when we shop, but it's okay for a few years, let's say. But if you want something more long lasting, I would go for independent designer, because most of their stuff is handmade and really beautiful. And the ones I'm wearing are Gianni Flawless, and I use her for my latest photo shoot. I will show you some examples. She's really good, and they're not expensive at all, but they're effective. So this is about the quality. It's about the way they are made and how long they're gonna last you, right? And I'm gonna start today. I'm gonna take you through all these types of accessories, by the way. Today I'm gonna start with belts. And I will just explain you why I think belts are among the best accessories you can own. First, because they're trans-seasonal. Then you can wear them in so many ways. So my advice as a stylist, when you choose your belt or you shop for a belt, is to choose something which can fit both at the waist or at the hips. It could be a chain belt, or it could be a belt with clip-ons at the back which you can regulate, and that really adds the styling quality to your accessory. And you can use it as the first example on a simple white suit. And she doesn't only have the belt, she has like a cuff bracelet, she has statement rings, she has hoops as well. So it's like a simple base of the outfit with immaculate fit. And then she has the 3 statement accessories, like the triangle, the bracelet, the cocktail ring, and the belt. So this is the first example. Can I wear that belt over a floral dress? Absolutely. Can I wear it over a shirt dress? Yes. Can I wear it over a black dress? Yes. Can I wear it over a coat? Yeah, I can. So you can do a lot with this type of belt because you can regulate the back. Same with the chain belts. The second example is also really on vogue, really in. Chain belt with jeans or trousers and a shirt. It could be your little accessory which you add on after work. It could be something you add on over, again, a little black dress. Or some of these chain accessories, interestingly, can be worn as necklace as well. I have one and I often wear it as a necklace too. So they have like double function, which I think adds on to the styling aspect. And yeah, the third one is again a chain one, styled with simple top and a bottom leather, which could be more of an evening look. Going further and continuing with belts, here are a few styles. So what I was trying to do is I selected really, I would say, on the affordable side styles because I wanted to show you what's available right now. So all these belts are around £100 or some are even cheaper. I think that Sandro is on sale. But the point is here, these are all brands which are relatively good quality. I would say really good, especially the leather ones. They're not like super high-end like designer ones, but they're good investment pieces, I would say, to add to your wardrobe. And all of them, I on purpose included that floral dress. I can absolutely swap the black belt with any of these belts, and it's gonna work on that dress. So if you have a lot of dresses in your wardrobe, if you have a lot of little black dresses, summer dresses, I would definitely advise you to invest in a selection of belts because belts will transform the look of your dresses. And you can choose different styles because quite often when I see belts with my clients, when I visit them for a wardrobe cleanse, they're very alike. So let's say a black belt, 5 options of black belt, but no beige or no brown, no color belt or no metallic. I would say if you have only black, the second one you should add is a metallic one or a lighter one, maybe white or pastel color or brown or beige, something which will go again with everything, but it's a little bit more summery. Moving forward, a few more belts. So again, here I chose a few on sale, like affordable, and then I wanted to talk about investing in a belt. So if you want to invest in a belt, I have included 2, which are more of a statement, but more understated. So no logos, no super memorable designs. I don't think these belts will be too commercial on the street. So you wouldn't see too many people in them because from that specific brand, most of the ladies prefer to shop the bags. So belts are not a focus. So we have 2 statement belts, which are an investment, and the rest, these 4 are more like my findings from the sale. Okay, so I have a question. How many belts should I invest in to have a great selection? So, okay, let's start with the essentials. You definitely need some sort of black belt. That's a good staple. I think you need one lighter color. So if you don't want to have blush pink and white, you might shop for metallic. I have clients here who have metallic belts and they're really happy with that style. Like this is a good example because this one, it doesn't have the gaps. You can wear it at your waist, you can wear it at your hips. So I can wear it with jeans, I can wear it with dress as well. or even with a rope or on the beach, like to cover my kimono. So that style will kind of give you the function of a few belts. So yeah, I said the black, I said the lighter color, and then if belt is your thing, like me, I would probably get a few with studs or a few which are more like different colors. A chain belt is good. Chain belt, this trend started with Chanel years ago, and now many affordable brands have it. Other stores have it, Topshop have it, if you shop high street, Mash have good ones which are in between as well. So chain belts are another good like belt to have. We have example with that pink dress with chain belt. So what belt does, it adds definition to your dresses. It's kind of like defines the waist. And in that sense, I think it works really well. I often get asked let's say, if you don't have hourglass body shape, what sort of belt you should choose, and should you wear a belt at all? That's very individual, and I can't give one answer to suit all because body shapes are very individual, but generally everyone can pull out a belt. So let's say if you don't have well-defined waist, my advice will be for sure not to opt for the oversized corset style. This is a no-no for you. Maybe you would want something slimmer, chain belt or something like a micro belt, and then you would layer something on top as well. And also with belts, it's really important the level where they stay on the waistline. So you need to be careful with that, but absolutely you can find a belt to suit you, even if you don't have a well-defined waist. And in fact, that could give the visual illusion of a waist. So it could help with styling. Right. Next. Okay, so if you want like more different styles, here I'm going to show you a very interesting accessory, which is gives you kind of similar function to the belt. That's like a leather harness from 7 Stories London. This is a brand I styled recently, their campaign, and it's really beautiful leather collection, which you can style in many ways. So this is something more, I would say, different. If you want to build on your collection of belts or leather accessories, it's something very unique to have. And how you can style it, you can layer it over a simple dress, you can layer it over a coat instead of that belt, you can have that harness accessory, or you can even layer it over any dress. Any softer fabric would also look beautiful against the leather. So it's something different to have. If you're interested to explore their styles, you can email me after, and you can use my discount code for their website as well. And below we're seeing another investment belt, which is Bottega Veneta. This is absolutely beautiful, like statement belt. So if you want to invest in a belt, this is something I absolutely advise you on, because certain designer pieces, they have value over time. So if you know in the right items to invest in, you can later resell them for more or rent them, or they will never lose value. So yeah, for investment piece, this is the one I advise on. Moving forward, great. I want to quickly show you the campaign I did with 7 Stories London. And again, these are their beautiful leather harnesses, which could be styled in multiple ways. In the styling, I used very simple like outfits, knit dress, white t-shirt, polo neck, and we added the harness on top like to finish off the look. And we also use statement earrings from Gianni Foales, the designer I'm wearing today, which go really well with the harnesses. So this is a really cool combination for the spring, summer, which I think is very different from what we see on the street, and it's gonna add that unique touch to your personal wardrobe. Right. So moving forward, we are gonna move to shoes now. I adapted this presentation for the current season and for the current climate. So us now, all of us are in a lockdown. We're looking for the practical aspect of clothes and accessories more than ever. As much as I love statement heels and beautiful event shoes, Unfortunately, none of us can wear them at the moment, and it doesn't look that we'll attend any event soon. So comfort becomes more important than ever in everyday fashion, which doesn't mean that we should skip the fashion aspect or the styling aspect, because as I'm sure most of you understand how important it is for you to feel happy and to feel good about yourself. So the first slide about sandals I'm going to talk today is everyday shoes, and shoes which are like staple shoes which go with everything. Before you shop any standout heels or beautiful statement shoes, you need to make sure that you have the staple, simple sandals, summer shoes, which go with everything. So you can wear them like when you don't know what to wear. What I included on my board, I have like metallic sandals from June, which look really good in real life. I have also Philip Lim. This one is finding on the sale. What I love about this is the base. So it's really, you don't step on the like ground. It's really solid, chunky base, which for me signifies more comfort. Neutral nude pair of sandals or black strap sandals, the so-called barely there shoes. Just few straps. They were in since a few seasons ago, and they're still very much in. And I have a few examples of them. This is a brand called Asian Greek sandals. And they're really great in terms of designs. They have a lot of everyday styles, which are very wearable and very decent in terms of like price point, but with good quality. So it's a good balance in terms of shoes. This is also Asian Greek. And this is a strap pair of heeled ones because I have customers who prefer flats for every day, but surprisingly for some of you or for someone, maybe there are ladies who only want to wear heels. I personally have a few clients who can't wear flat shoes. So if this is the case with you and you love your heels or you can't function on flats, mid-heel is really practical for every day, again straps. Now what I would avoid when we shop for strap shoes is a single strap, because the feedback I get from clients and from experience, I know that it's not as comfortable. So try to have good support when you choose your strap sandals and opt for mid-heel. You can also opt for a heel which is micro heel or the so-called kitten heel, which is half of that. And I know I had comments from clients who would say, let's say, oh, I'm not sure, I really love my heels, but then I can't walk on heels every day. The thing is, we have to find a balance. So if you can't walk on really high heels, which by the way, most of us can't, it's better to have heel which you feel comfortable in. It could be a block heel, it could be a kitten heel. I know that the high heels are always the most elegant ones, but the truth is also that everyone looks better with some sort of heel. So my advice would be to find a comfortable everyday heel when you want to dress up your looks. And how I would style these sandals for this spring summer is with the ankle bracelet. It's a fun accessory which kind of reminds you of a holiday, but it's going to be in for the city look as well. And I think it can really change the look of your sandals. You can have one with pearls, you can have one with a chain, or you can have one with studs, like the ones you buy from holiday. And also you can wear it with jeans, as you can see on my screen, and you can wear it with skirts in a more smart occasions. So I think it's a fun and unusual accessory to have. You wouldn't see it on so many people in London, but it could look very elegant. And the last thing I would like to say is about the last image. Again, I'm giving example of how that outfit was built. The model is wearing very, very simple dress, but she has like layered necklace, she has a straw bag, she has a really statement bracelet, and the sandals, of course. So we have like 4 accessories here. Moving forward, let's talk a little bit about statement shoes. When we talk about statement shoes this season, I want to cover two looks or two trends which I consider in a way timeless, meaning that you will be able to wear them next summer and next summer as well. The first one is cover and accent cover. And I selected a few pairs of sandals in unusual shades and colors. We have like powder yellow, we have like green, and we have like sky blue. And I know like from a first sight it might look like, oh, these wouldn't match my wardrobe, but if your wardrobe is mainly composed out of staples or neutral colors, these could work as a beautiful accent, and they can really elevate and add that trendy and modern touch to your outfit. So it's a trend or a look out advice looking at. I think the middle ones are Zara. These are Bottega, but a lot of high street places at the moment do the same style, so you can find these almost everywhere. And that style, I mainly selected it for the design. So when we talk about heels, choose something with lots of support, almost like cut out, deconstructed summer boots. These are more comfortable than the single strap ones again, so it's a good choice in terms of comfort. The second look for statement shoes I would like to cover today is the embellishment and metallics. This is really like something really practical for styling when we talk about metallics. I know most of you are either gold or a silver person, but incorporating metallics in your shoes can be your one like pair of heels which goes with everything. So here we have block sandals. I think these are Miu Miu, but in Zara, the moment they have similar style, which also is on sale. And the last ones are Zara, just simple flat metallic sandals, which could also be a statement. So when we talk about statement, that doesn't always mean like heels. You can wear flats or even trainers and do the statement. And we also have these beautiful boots, which is the embellishment look I want to mention. This is detachable, by the way. So it's really interesting. It's more like eclectic boho chic style. So you can wear these with floaty dresses and shorts, denim dresses, jeans, and they could be summer boots in white. And then the last designer, which is my recent finding as well, is Elina Linardaki, who is like a Greek designer for shoes. This is that image here on the right, and this image as well here. So she does really beautiful sandals. I selected the pearl embellished ones, but if you go on her page, you'll see a lot of styles. She has really eclectic choice, and they're truly unique in their design. So it's something different, which I believe not many people will wear in London. And I wanted to share it with you as a designer who stand out for me. This is a good example of a look as well, how you can wear a simple slip dress that could be black, it could be white, with statement sandals and just a simple necklace. I think it's a really effortless look for the spring, summer. Right. The next accessory I will look at is cuff bracelet. Another huge look for this season and beyond, because every accessory I will show you today, I kind of did a little bit of trend forecasting, and they will be in for a few seasons up front, but the cuff bracelets will for sure be. There is a selection on the screen you can see. This is from a designer called Kenneth J. Lane. So this is a custom jewelry designer again. So these bracelets I'm showing you, they're not gold. They'll be very heavy if they are. They're just either gold plated. I think most of them are gold plated. And they're, again, very, very good price range. I think most of them are under £100 on sale, but they're very standout and effective for the look. Sorry. And on the right, you can see Sarah Nicolaire, who is a blogger who I styled. on that image, and for that look we went for a really simple look. She's wearing a simple white t-shirt with a skirt and a cuff bracelet and statement sunglasses. So I think a cuff bracelet, if you find the right style for you, could turn into your go-to jewelry. What I would recommend is for everyone to choose their jewelry they can wear in their bags. So for example, if you have like drinks after work, hopefully once you go back to work, you can just top up your look with the statement jewelry. And I think bracelet or earrings are really easy to carry in your bag and just put on when you need them. So this is about the cuff bracelets. We have the chain look and some more simple styles as well. And you can, by the way, combine them as well. I often get asked, how do I style them? Do I wear them by themselves? You can do a stack. You can do two, or probably two is enough, or you can do one big and a few smaller. And that could look really like a statement as well. And then how you build the outfit. So you know let's say you selected your 3 statement accessories. In that case, I'm showing bracelets, a set of bracelets, I'm showing a bag, and I'm showing shoes. So I already have the 3 types of accessories, and then the clothes, they can change. This could be trousers, shorts, jeans. Instead of the white t-shirt, I can have blouses, blazers, but these accessories, they're styled in a way to work together. So regardless the colors I choose for the outfit, regardless the styles, I'll be able to wear always these accessories with any look. So this is the kind of the plan I was talking at the beginning. If you coordinate your accessories well, you can wear them with the whole wardrobe you have. You don't need 20 bracelets or 20 bags. You need a few, but the right ones which go in between. And when we talk about shoes, my strong recommendation as a stylist is to always have your comfy flat option and your dress up option. So for that outfit, if I want to dress it up, I would put the heels. And if I want the comfy option, or some of us in London might carry a pair of flats in our bag, you would have something small and comfy to replace them with. So definitely for any smart outfit, it's good to have the comfy shoe option as an alternative, because that will mean that you wear that outfit more. By the way, I want to give you a note that I think we'll go slightly over probably 10 or 15 minutes with the webinar, because we had that problem with the password at the beginning. So we will go slightly over for all of you to know. I have a few more slides to show you, and I kept the best for the last. Great, so going further, everyday bag. Let's talk a little bit about bags. So when we talk about bags, everyone has like different opinions. Some ladies like to invest in bags, some don't treat them very well. So you need to think about yourself and think if bag is an accessory you like kind of to build collection of or have variation of. And I think this is closely related with how well you treat the bags, because if you know for yourself that you don't treat your bags very well, you probably won't invest in very expensive ones, or if you know that you do, then you're more likely. But think about yourself, how important are bags in your outfit? Maybe let me know in the chat. Do you like bags, and what is your favorite bag at the moment? How do you feel about bags as accessories? Yeah. Metallic mini handbag at the moment. Great. Metallic is a good choice. It goes with everything. Yeah, I will give you, when you think about yourself, I will give you an example with me. So I'm a personal stylist. Every day is different for me. And I have a lot of client meetings or store visits or collection previews, and I'm always on the go. So for me, for my lifestyle, I'm always looking for a practical bag which will allow me to be hands-free. So most certainly you'll see me with strap bags or shoulder bags or belt bags because I need to be hands-free throughout the day. So this is something related with my lifestyle, which kind of dictates the style of bags I go for. So this is the same way you should think about your styles. And what I'm going to show you on the screen, what you're seeing at the moment, is a brand also I recently discovered. It's called Stradberry. It's leather goods brands, and they do variation of bags, and they're really popular with a lot of famous ladies wearing them. You would see Meghan Markle, Kate Blanchett, I think, and a few like other actresses. But the good thing about them is that they're not like on the high-end designer level. They're kind of mid-affordable luxury. So if you enjoy classic styles, this is a good start for a bag. And then the accessory edit, once you have your bag, you need to kind of coordinate it with your other like accessory favorites. So if it's earrings, just to make sure they go together. And I'm showing you a few like designs. This is again Stradberry. And this is like styling idea, how you can change the design of your bag with a little scarf. And kind of transform it. Also, it's an idea if, let's say, you wear a satin scarf during the day in the summer, you can kind of translate it on your back once you enter a room, and then it could still be part of your outfit instead of completely removing it. Another bag which I spotted on, and I think it's like interesting and different, is this Sandra bag. It's more like seashell style, and the color is really beautiful. This is another designer, the pouch bag I discovered, who is sustainable as well. And I think here is a good moment for me to mention about sustainability, which is getting more and more important in fashion. And I think we should all consider it when we make our choices, or at least be interested to see what options are out there. That bag is really in terms of style, the pouch style, but it's made from eco leather. I think in Selfridges they have them, and they're very affordable, I would say, for a designer bag, but they're sustainable as well, which I think is a good concept when we shop for a bag. So if you're looking for a sustainable bag designer, I would say give them a look or a browse of their collection. A few jewelry, because the next slide I'm going to show you is earrings. This season, as well as from the last season, it's all about the souvenir jewelry. What that means, it's almost the type of jewelry you would pick from a vacation or a holiday if you go in Ibiza or Spain or south of France. And it's all about unperfect styles, pearls with stones, and like seashell and like sea elements. So this is still very in, and it's not the type of jewelry you'd wear only with your summer dresses. You can absolutely wear it with tailoring, and it could look beautiful. And further, I'm going to show you two examples of souvenir jewelry. You can do the layering, which I'm sure most of you have seen. It's really in, and I think it's very smart in terms of styling, because you can play with the layers, or if you have, let's say, one pendant, let's say it could be pearl or your letter, you can just add on another one and kind of personalize it and make it unique to you. You can also shop different brands when you talk about layering necklaces. They don't need to be all from the same label or all like the same style. You can kind of do an eclectic mix which kind of matches your style. Scarves and hats. Well, scarves, I think are an all-season like accessory. I'm showing you a few ways how to restyle them. If you shop for scarves, my strong recommendation will be to pick the oversized style, the really big one, because you will be able to wear it as a normal scarf all seasons, winter, spring, summer. You'll be able to style it as a top. And what I'm planning to do in the next few weeks is I'm going to do a guide how to style a scarf as a top in a few ways. And if you're on the beach, it could be just a bralette. And I especially recommend that style if you're traveling. Let's say if you're on a holiday or somewhere in the summer, because normally when we are traveling, we're more limited in terms of the packing. So this is the one versatile accessory which you can wear in many ways. You can use it as a head accessory. You can translate it on your back, as I said. And if you have, let's say, if it's a business trip, you can wear it as with the blazer or a nice blouse. So I think it's a really must-have accessory to have at least one good scarf. And then hats. The straw hats are really in at the moment, and they're timeless as well. So if you enjoy like summer vacations or summer destinations, I would definitely advise you to get a straw hat, because you can wear it in London as well. Like, it's good for the parks, picnics, so it can go in your daily life in London as well. That designer I'm showing here especially is called Eliupri, if I'm pronouncing it correct, because I know Chloe is from France, probably I'm not, but yeah, it's Eliupri. She's a smaller designer who started recently, but her work is really, really beautiful. If you need inspiration or you're looking for one, I would advise you to look at her work, because this bag so easily could be styled even with a blazer or a dress. So it's a good one for both the beach and city life. And the last one is a Sandro Discovery. I included that cap because of the tweed style. It's kind of like smartish or smarter than the standard cap. And what probably all of us noticed during the lockdown is that it's more bad hair days than usual. We didn't have access, most of us, I assume, I didn't have access to a hairstylist for a long, long time. And then I started to kind of value my hats more because they kind of like, you don't need to have your perfect hair. So having like a cap or a smart casual hat for your weekend styles is a good idea if you have a bad hair day, let's say, or if you want to finish off the look and you don't have time to get your hair ready. Most of the times you would see me with a hat is because probably I didn't have time for my hair. So I think it's a practical accessory to have for these bad hair days. Great, so this is I have two more slides to show you. This is the sunglasses. I was asked recently on Instagram about sunglasses, and they're a great accessory for the spring, summer, and all year round as well. You can wear them also with coats in the winter. You can choose a statement design or you can choose a classical one. If you want to get experimental, I included a few designs. We have Fendi, which is with the logo. Interesting fact about that logo, it was designed by Karl Lagerfeld, which was the head of Chanel, but he invented the FNF logo, which I think is really fun if you're looking for something different, or the Chloe pink style. Or the last one is simple, black, more classic, I would say, style. You can, of course, opt for all-time classics as Ray-Ban, but some of my top brands would be probably Chloe, Chanel, Ray-Ban, Fendi for sunglasses, Tom Ford as well, Celine. But with sunglasses, definitely don't shop them online. I absolutely advise you to try them in store. And in terms of the best selection, I often get asked that question. I would say Selfridges have a really good selection because they have limited editions, which are only for Selfridges from certain brands. And you will be able to find a truly unique accessory there. And Harvey Nicks recently redesigned their section, and it's much bigger. And I think styling or shopping for sunglasses is so much fun. I would definitely do it in store. And in terms of the outfits, we have an all-white look. On purpose, I chose something very simple, just with the classic shades. And then we have a black lace dress, just again with classic shades. So I think two very powerful examples of how impactful are statement sunglasses. Oh, and while, let's say, on some accessories, I would say high street is okay. Let's say statement earrings or belts or shoes. I think for sunglasses, I would definitely advise you to kind of invest in one pair and have one good pair if sunglasses are your thing. And the last thing, I will finish my presentation for accessories. They are investment bags. Now that could be a webinar on its own, because there are many elements you should look in an investment bag. And as I mentioned earlier, when you invest in a bag, you should see it as a investment on its own, not only about the single purchase, but think about the long-term future of that product. Because if you invest in the right bags, they will only have like added value in the time. Yes, yeah, I just received, please, can we have a webinar on investment bags and belts? Absolutely, we can. I would love to do it, because it's a topic which is really important. If you're planning to invest in a bag, please consult with an expert, because if you invest in the right one, you will be able to resell it later for more. It's gonna have value. If you don't want to resell it, you might pass it to your, I don't know, generations, some people do, but then it's gonna have more and more value if it's the right one. I'm gonna give a few like starting points, how you, or what are the aspects you should look when we talk investment bags. I'm showing you one, the first one, the Louis Vuitton one. I didn't add it because I think it's the best design. I added it because there is a really interesting story about that bag, the Multi Chipote. So this is an absolute, the most in-demand bag, or one of the most in-demand bags I have seen as a stylist. I have 2 international clients who are on the waiting list for that bag with me for many months. I think now it's about 5th month. And that bag, it's relatively, it's on the cheaper side of Louis Vuitton. It's their entry product level, let's say it like this. It's not an expensive bag for Louis Vuitton standards. And it's their entry product, I would say. But what happened with that bag, it went absolutely viral. They produced it in small amounts. And now I found it for my client who is looking for it from a reseller, 3 times more the original price. So this is a good example how and there are people who want to buy it for that price. So I think the people who invested in it were very smart in terms of like doing so, because it was on-demand design. It's not about the exact bag. I think it's the design and who was seen in that bag, I would say. But it's still unavailable in Louis Vuitton. It's still a waiting list for it. So that's about that one. I know when we talk about investment bags, most of us will immediately think about Chanel. So I wanted to mention Chanel here. I think very important aspect when we talk about Chanel is that, yes, Chanel will have added value over time, but again, you need to be smart. Either you can invest in the classic styles, like the black one, which is slightly vintage, or you can have like some limited edition ones, or this is a really contemporary version where the logo is sprayed as well. And the color is limited. So again, think about it in that aspect, because some bags in Chanel wouldn't have added value, the ones which are really on trend. So it's something like to consider. And then if I invest in, or if I'm advising you to invest in a designer bag, I would probably avoid black, to be honest, because this is the most common choice. It's the one which most of the people will do, like get it in black, because they would think black goes with everything. But I don't agree that black is the most versatile color. Depends on your wardrobe. And surely if you invest in a bag, you want to stand out, you don't want to see many people in it, and you want this to be your unique element to your wardrobe, regardless how many you have. So I would absolutely I would absolutely recommend to consider colors as well, and black or cream or nude could be as versatile as black. And then the Todd Christian Dior bag. Why I wanted to talk about this one is because the vintage Dior print is back. So you can shop secondhand or vintage style, or there's new styles which are with the vintage design at the moment. But it's again an on-demand bag, especially for traveling. And then the last one is the boutique pouch, which everyone has seen at that point. Why I included it? I think that bag has been so much overdone. It wouldn't be my first choice for an investment bag, purely because we have seen it so many times. But if you do so, I wanted to show it as an example. Just choose a style which not everyone will choose. Let's say metallic or gold, or let's say they have it in a really beautiful shade of blue, because most people again will probably opt for beige in that style. So try to choose not the conventional choice, and in this way you'll stand out with it. Great. If we don't have more questions on investment bags, which I'm sure you might have later, but I'll definitely consider doing a separate webinar on these. I will move further. Wait. With the end of our webinar. So at that point, we covered most of the statement accessories I wanted to discuss with you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found some style inspiration for it. My next webinar will be on how to dress for success. Actually, it's not my next, I have a few in between, but the next one, which I think will be really good, is that one, and I would recommend you to join me for that one. What I'm going to be talking here. When the lockdown started, I kind of ordered a few, like six or seven books on power dressing and the psychology of power, and I kind of started reading them, and then I referred to some of my old books. So probably I read about 8 books on that topic. And I think it's a good topic and knowledge for us, how to dress in a way to support our success in personal or business life. Because there are certain psychological aspects in dressing and using power which can support you towards your goal, again, regardless if it's business or personal with your partner. And it's quite, I think, interesting to know the power of clothes because we can control it. So I'm going to be talking about that, how to dress for success, on my next webinar on 21st of May. I also wanted to share a few words about one of my new services, which is joined with Nina. We're doing a service called Professional Photoshoot and Fashion Makeover, which will be after the lockdown, for anyone who needs update of their professional portfolio, if you need a new LinkedIn image, or if you have self-branding, or if you are a face of your brand and you need a photo shoot. That package involves styling from myself, which will be more strategic to represent the image you want, and then photos from Nina, who is the photographer behind most of these images today, and the images from New York Fashion Week. So this is something I'm going to be doing after the lockdown is released, for those who are interested. And lastly, I'm going to finish that webinar with one of my own looks and kind of show you how I do my accessorizing with my personal wardrobe, statement sunglasses, chain belt, statement shoes and bag, and bracelet as well. So these are one of my go-to accessories I still use, and I use absolutely all seasons. It's like a combination I love, but this is like a personal thing, and I hope all of you will kind of get inspiration to set up your accessory mini capsule. If you're interested in a consultation with me, at the moment I do online styling services, including the body shape and color analysis, where you get like a 10-page report based on your body shape and colors. And this month only, I'll be offering free accessory online consultation, especially for a few brands I mentioned today. So if you're interested in that, it's completely for free. We're discussing one accessory of your choice, and I'll give you personalized recommendations and styling suggestions on it. So if you want to book it, please feel free on my website in the appointment section. And I think with that, I'm going to end up the webinar today. It was an absolute pleasure to see you all. You're going to receive the recording of that webinar after, so you'll be able to rewatch it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I answered all the questions. Great, great. Great. Great, thank you. Thank you so for joining me. I hope you stay safe and I hope to see you soon. Bye.